Hi guys, this is Sabine from Zennumerostar.com. In today's video I will talk about some full moon manifestations you can experiment on, which you can consider as being full moon rituals. I've been practicing full moon and new moon rituals for manifestation purposes for a few years, but I've never created a video on the subject before because I thought it was my thing and that no one would be interested in getting to know what I do to use the extra power of the moon to manifest whatever I want. But the truth is, a full moon is energy, and when it's full, it's very potent. It's related to our subconscious mind, and when you know that it is our subconscious minds, our beliefs, that filter the information of the world surrounding us and creating our life, we understand, and you understand, the ally that the moon truly is. When I got clear on that myself, it immediately made sense to me to allocate some time for myself and organize a few full moons manifestations or full moon rituals to magnify or enhance the energy of my manifestations. In my blog post, you will learn additional rituals, but for now, let's get into it. The full moon is very powerful because it affects our moods and emotions. Sometimes clients would tell me that they do find it difficult to be emotionally stable during a full moon because they are under the impression that their emotions are all over the place. And that's true. And this is exactly the reason why it is really important that you take that great opportunity to have the full moon work in your favor by obliging your inner world to align with its potency to manifest even quicker. Indeed, a full moon is ideal to focus your emotions because wherever your focus will go, those emotions will be magnified for sure. So I came up with a full moon manifestation for that. Before focusing, you want to check your progress and see if your emotions or thoughts have been in the way of what you are manifesting, and here it is your SP. That check will help you let go. In my recent past videos, I've explained all about the emotional purge, and to be honest, a full moon is ideal for that. It's all interlinked, in fact. So first thing first, the progress tracker. You and I would typically check our progress by checking if our manifestation has showed up. Am I correct? Well, manifesting as in experiencing with your physical senses what you have imagined requires you to have a matching emotion or feeling to what you want. So for the purpose of this video, Mary wants John back in a committed relationship. She used to check her physical reality, and if John was not in it, she would conclude that she hadn't manifested John. Right after, she would mentally list all the reasons why John was still not in her life, and she would get really upset. But as soon as Mary understood that she could use the energy of the full moon in her advantage, she monitored her progress by checking the way she was feeling towards John. She knew that if she was still upset, still feeling hurt, still wondering what he was doing, she was not in a manifesting mode. So she made a point to check the way she was feeling, so that for the next full moon her emotions would be neutral or positive every time she was thinking about John. Then she knew, without a shadow of a doubt, that John and her would soon be reunited. So the first full moon ritual or manifestation is for you to write down your manifestation, so the type of relationship you are manifesting between you and your SP, and be true to yourself. How do you feel when you think about your SP? How do you feel when you think about being in a relationship with your SP? If you reply that it aches, that you feel hurt, you feel sad, you feel discouraged, You need to let go of those emotions that do not serve your SP manifestation. You can either perform a purge or focus on reasons why being in a relationship with your SP is bound to happen. A word on the emotional purge, because I read a comment on another platform whereby the manifestor in question was feeling stuck and couldn't envision a better future for herself. It is imperative, if you do a purge, to be clear on what you want. The purging activity is not for you to only clear out negative emotions. It is to clear out negative emotions so that new supportive emotions can take root instead. If you only focus on getting rid of negative emotions, you're bound to have tons of them showing up and you feeling totally overwhelmed by them. No. You need to deal with them the way I showed you, and right after, you focus on your manifestation. The past is the past, and you prepare your future with present emotions and thoughts. Never forget that. After checking your emotional progress, and maybe after performing an emotional purge, I thank the full moon for the opportunity that I do have to manifest and for the extra power she has given me. Being thankful always reminds me that if I had no clue that I could manifest in conscience, I probably wouldn't have all I have. I would only try to cope with my life. When you allocate time for yourself and really think of the power that you hold within your thoughts and emotions, wow, that's exciting, isn't it? And that's my next point. Instead of remaining excited and take the opportunity to explore the extent of your power, we human beings tend to stress out. What if I do something wrong? What if it doesn't work? In other words, we suppress the magic of manifestation and replace it with doubts and questions. So I have another full moon manifestation for that, and especially to start doubting the manifestation of your SP, I call it the full moon love ritual. When I explained that love ritual to my last client, she said, "Oh, it looks like a spell." And you know what? Why not? As long as the intention is good, that no harm is done to anyone, you're good to go, right? So you only need a pen and paper, but first you need to relax. For that, I use white sage that I burn around the place, and I clear any negative vibe with a Reiki symbol called the chakra symbol. But you can burn white sage and make 3 circular movements in the corner of each room, and especially in your bedroom. And if you're not certified in Reiki, you can call upon the power of the full moon by saying something like, "I call upon the full moon power to relax me. Thank you." But you don't need necessarily white sage to relax. Before using sage myself, I used to listen to rock or rap, dance around in the living room to relax my body, and it was working great as well. The point of that activity is not to perfect your relaxation, it is just for you to do something to feel relaxed. Once you feel relaxed on your paper, you can use the power of the full moon by writing, "Thanks to the power of the full moon, I now declare that my committed relationship with my beloved," and you write their name, "is visible to me and those surrounding me. So be it." So let me repeat that one. "Thanks to the power of the full moon, I now declare that my committed relationship with my beloved," and their name, "is visible to me and those surrounding me. So be it." This full moon ritual will help you focus, but also will help you relax in the manifesting process if you feel isolated or if you fear it's not working because you have just thanked the moon. The moon exists, it is tangible, and it is scientifically proven that she affects human bodies, so you know that she can help you. You are not alone on the journey. Well, this coming Wednesday we have a full moon, and especially one that is even extra powerful. It's a blood full moon. And what I could suggest is that you try experimenting with the full moon rituals that I have given you today. There is more information in my blog post, and you'll find the link in the comment box down below. I am sending you all my good vibes so that for the next full moon you manifest all that your heart desires, and especially anything that you want related to your SP. I know that you can do it. I do believe in you. So on that hopeful and good note, happy manifesting.